I recorded my most popular song on Apple headphones, like straight up on wired Apple headphones.
Wow.
Those are the final vocals. That's what's on Spotify. Lately, I've been like purposely trying to take more time and really like find what really excites me. You can't come out the gate as your final form. I had 1 million monthly listeners before any TikTok popped off.
Industry plan.
On today's episode of the One More Time podcast, we interview artist Arden Jones. He's been super successful in building a core fan base of people who just cannot wait for his next release. He's been very strategic with the way he makes music, releases music, makes content, and builds connections with his audience. If you're someone trying to figure out how often you should release, how often you should post, this episode is absolutely for you. Let's get right into it. Yo, so my wife's birthday is tomorrow, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, I pitched her the whole idea. I was like, baby, we're going to do dinner, and then we're going to go to an Arden Jones concert. She was like,
no.
Arden who?
She was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
She actually doesn't. She wants to go to a comedy show instead, bro. So tell me.
You got to put her on game. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Exactly. So what should my pitch be? Like, why should she want to go to the Arden Jones Atlanta show?
Damn, bro. She'll have a great time. You could throw on my Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show her the gram.
Yeah.
If I could
See
show
if
her
she's approved.
one song to make her want to go, which one? Like, we got to put it all. We're betting it all on this song, bro. It's our only shot.
Show her Parachute.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a personal favorite of mine,
Yeah.
too. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I'll let you know how it goes. Either I'll see you tomorrow or good luck at the show. You know what I'm saying?
Dumbass comedy show.
Hey, man.
I love it.
All right, with no further ado, we have Mr. Arden Jones.
Arden.
Mr. Sunshine,
Yes.
the uke lord, on tour with Boy With Uke, so it's very confusing. There's a lot of ukulele happening on this tour, I guess.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
but no, man, appreciate you coming on. So, Age Tape 13.
Out now.
Age Tape 13 just dropped last month.
Stream that.
Right? I mean, I feel like the Age Tape series should be studied in like music business school, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like this rollout of this series, right, has just been incredible, man. So it started in 2022, right? Mm-hmm. So 9 of them were in 2022,
Yeah.
I believe.
No, 9 individuals. You're right.
Thank you.
And then we
Thank
did a
you.
0 at the end, which had the 5 most streamed tracks and then 5 brand new ones. So it was like a little project.
Little greatest
Yeah.
hits kind of
Yeah,
style.
technically 9.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
up to date.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So going into it though, was it gonna be a series from the beginning?
Yeah, from the jump.
Okay,
Yeah.
from the jump.
Yeah.
But did you think that it was gonna last 13? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
We didn't know where we were going to go from that year. We knew we were going to do the year, let the fans know when music was dropping, like month to month. So we were like, let's get them up to date on when everything's coming out. First Thursday of every month, we're going to drop 3 songs and
Wow.
call that like a tape. And then everybody at home used to call me Age, so we went with Age.
oh, okay. I was gonna ask what the meaning behind the name was.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why Age?
Age, because it was AJ. I was AJ until my project started.
Oh,
Yeah,
Age.
Arden Jones.
Okay.
Arden Jones is my real name.
And so artist-wise, you were AJ.
Artist-wise, I was Age, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Deep
Yeah.
cuts.
Yeah. We can-
Deep cuts for the Arden Jones fans.
Learning the lore here. This is nice.
Yeah, the
age-
lore,
the age
exactly.
lore.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure people knew when music was coming, and we wanted to do a set time. And so we let everybody know first Thursday of every single month we were dropping 3 songs.
And so going into it, you know, obviously if your goal was to do the first Thursday of every month in 2022, like that's a lot of music, obviously. Did you have everything ready?
Totally.
So
Yeah.
all the music was already done for the
all
whole
the music
year.
was done, but switched out a good amount of music. So it was like, had enough to drop for the entire year, and then month to month I'd be in the studio making new stuff and just swapping stuff out when it felt like right, you know.
So like worst case scenario, we would have had the Age Tape
Yeah,
series
yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
But then it was like, oh shit, let's swap this new fire,
Totally, yeah.
fire record out.
Yeah, and you know how we're like always popping around, like promoing separately and like trying different types of promo or posting songs that like aren't even done yet. I think that is so like back and forth. So you never know what's going to be working and what's not going to be.
I think that's got to be great for the creative process too, to already have your next releases and not have that pressure of like, what is next, man? Like they're waiting on the next shit. You can just be like, well, I have the whole year's music. Let's just go in studio and see what happens. You know, I bet you can make some great shit without that pressure on you.
Totally, 100%. And I was just able to make music every day. Like I felt like I was making a lot of music monthly while I was in school, and I was in school in Orange County at Chapman for a year doing, you know, bullshit, not going to class.
School.
Yeah, exactly. Not doing school at all.
School,
Yeah.
but not in school.
He was at the school.
Yeah,
He was registered.
Yeah.
He was paying for school.
Yeah.
exactly.
But wow.
Exactly. Yeah, not learning.
Yeah.
But I was making a lot of music then, and so then when I met my manager and he was like, "This is all you got to do all day," I was like, "It's fucking on." And so I just started making music, you know, every day, all day.
Yes.
Bro, how easy was it to say yes to that man?
Oh my
Like,
god,
You're hired.
Yeah,
He was literally like, you get to make music every day for the rest of your life.
No more lectures.
Where do I sign?
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh man. But no, so I feel like, you know, teasing the music, to your point, right? Like you're just constantly posting new music throughout the year. And if the fans are responding to it, maybe that's when you're going to switch something out, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I always wondered this, especially with an artist like you who's done so well on like platforms like TikTok, right? When you post a snippet of something, it's not finished, it's raw, it's rough, it's a demo, right? And the fans fuck with it. And then you go and actually like make a finished song out of it.
Totally.
Are they ever pissed? And
They're
be like,
pissed for sure.
I want the fucking original snippet.
Totally. And sometimes it doesn't go in that order, actually, a lot of times, because I was in the studio just making music way before I posted any like ukulele type anything or anything on like even just guitar singing. So a lot of times I'll like make the full track, and then ukulele worked as like a little marketing vibe. So I'll just play the track on ukulele, and a lot of people end up liking that version a lot. And then when I post the original song, they're like, "Why'd you go in and change everything so much?" You know what I mean?
It's like the song was made first.
The song was made first.
Yeah.
And it was ready to go.
Yeah.
But do they want the uke version?
They want the uke version after, and a lot of times I don't give it to them.
That's fucked.
Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes we do it.
I think you need to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Drop them on the same single. You know what I mean? Like
Uke version.
main version, uke version, sped up, slowed down, reversed.
Reverbed.
Fuck it.
And ukulele didn't come into the part of my career until halfway through the tapes. So
Really?
yeah, that was a
Interesting.
year and a half into music for me.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
You were halfway through the
that
age
just
tapes of
popped
2022?
my like Instagram and TikTok, which had never worked before. Like initially, it was entirely playlisting and New Music Friday, and somebody at Spotify blessing me somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You are the poster child for Spotify playlists.
It's
bro.
pretty fire, bro. I'm
you
like,
stream like crazy.
dude, whoever's
bro.
doing that, I love you.
There's a Arden Jones super fan at
appreciate you.
Spotify,
At Spotify.
that's
I know.
putting him on every playlist.
Maybe it's
Maybe
Daniel
I hired
himself,
somebody.
man.
It might be Daniel Eck, bro.
Might be.
I might have hired somebody to go in there.
Someone's on the
Or
inside.
yeah,
bro.
or Daniel's fucking with it.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Sure.
No, man. Okay, so wow, I didn't. Okay, and so what even prompted you to try a video like that?
I only played guitar at that point.
Okay, and that didn't work.
It
to the
didn't.
same
I didn't
degree?
even post it. I was just posting like maybe in the studio clips, but maybe
Sure.
just other stuff. I didn't
Okay.
think of singing just like
Yeah.
on film. And then I went and got a ukulele just because it was small, and I wanted to be able to just like roll around with friends and play, whatever, and come up with ideas and sing melodies.
Total convenience move.
Total convenience move, and figured it out pretty quick. And then I had this song called La Di Da, again, like fully written in the studio, fully produced out and ready to go. And I went over to my manager's house, and I was just messing around. And I started singing La Di Da and playing the uke, and he was like, "That's fire." And I had a show like that Friday, and he was like, "What if you like played the ukulele and sang La Di Da like that at the show?" And one of my buddies was just filming side stage, and that was the first clip I ever had like go.
That was the one that I
Yeah.
found.
Really?
Swear to-
La Di Da?
Swear to God,
Where I'm like
bro.
sitting and it's like blue light.
Yes.
Like, yeah, bro.
The exact
Yes.
clip.
Crazy.
Bro, your stuff is so the stuff that like pops the fuck off on TikTok, for
Yeah.
example. It's so simple, right? It's like backdrop of like beautiful sky or scenery or like beach or whatever, Just
Totally.
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And then it's just you, lyrics on screen, ukulele.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think is it about your content though that's working or that's resonating, right? Like what about it?
I think there's a lot of things that factor into the like ukulele vibe. And I got to give a shout out to my dog, Einer Banks.
Yes, I was hoping. And I'm so happy that I heard Tuned Up on Starstruck. I was like, oh, they finally did it, boys.
Bro,
they finally did it.
That's my big brother. I was just hanging with him and he's from the same exact spot I am, grew up in the Bay. And like,
oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So the ties run deep.
Yeah, the ties run deep and we just got along super well. He's like just a great dude and obviously like locked in with a bunch of people I really fuck with and like got close with over time, you know what I mean? And the ukulele stuff, like I don't think people realize how much a ukulele is like ties you into just like young hip hop culture now because of that, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's a pioneer, bro.
Pioneer, totally. And then you know, with Rap Star and everything and like ukuleles then just like became, I feel like felt younger than like a guitar or anything else, you know what I mean? So like, especially for a song like Starstruck, I was like, this would be perfect to throw on ukulele. Again, wrote Starstruck completely off of the ukulele, just like in a studio.
Without Einer even at that point?
Yeah, without Einer at that point.
So he came in kind of like
I went over there and I was like, bro, I want you to do this. And then we just cooked up the rest of the song.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Because I would have thought it was like, all right, we're the kings of the uke. Shout out boys uke. Sorry, I don't mean to leave you out of this conversation, but like we're crushing with the uke right now. Let's go in and make this like uke inspired song together. And it was not that at all.
Totally.
It was you brought him something that was already like half baked.
Yeah, and wanted it to be ukulele. And that was after I posted like Starstruck on the ukulele on my Instagram.
I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. I want to take a quick moment to tell you about our pals at DistroKid. You can't get your music onto streaming platforms without a distributor, and DistroKid is an excellent choice to handle that for you. For the ridiculously low price of $23, you can upload unlimited music for an entire year. That is less than $2 a month. I tripped on $2 walking down the street earlier. They have countless features to help you out on your musical journey. One of my favorites is splits. Instead of my collaborators hitting me up all the time saying, "Where's my money?" I can input everyone's percentage when I upload the music, and DistroKid will handle it. I've personally used DistroKid for many years and can genuinely recommend them as a great tool to get your music out into the world. And if you sign up at omtdistro.com, you'll get 30% off an already insanely low price. This is absolute peanuts for unlimited uploads yearly. We wish you the best with your creating. Let's get back to it.
But so obviously, okay, so ukulele played into the success of the content. But like, what else do you think about it? Is there anything else you can kind of point to?
I went to film school. That's one thing I did pay attention to. And I was in film school throughout high school. So I was going into like public relations and advertising for my major. And that's something I like did freelance for people. I was even like filming music videos for people in high school.
Shit, were you nice with it?
I was pretty nice with it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can ask Max. I'm very particular about how videos are put together and posted and everything.
Framing up the perfect
shot. My head like halfway through the thing, I'm like looking for backdrops all the time, making sure there's like, you'll notice in all the videos, like it's a very contrasting text to the sky and a certain like text style and size. And then usually like on a blank, whatever it is, like if it's a cloud or like a beam in a house or something, like I'll try to line it up so it's visually pleasing and stuff. I think all those things play into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, you just blew my mind.
Yeah.
No, he just blew my mind. I was like, this motherfucker's just out here in Cali. He's like, oh, just grab the camera.
Not exactly.
That's how I thought. But I think that's actually part of the secret sauce.
100%.
Is that the viewer, me, I'm like, oh, this dude's just living. He just said someone like, record. I'm just going to whip my uke out and sing.
Totally.
And it was like, no, we're framing it up.
Yeah.
And to your point, like the words are always perfectly in the blue sky with the white letters or something.
Yeah.
Or white letters on a brown beam, you know what I mean? Whatever.
But they're creative decisions that are meant to kind of be invisible.
Yeah,
like you don't notice, they're not like crazy special effects happening.
No.
They're subtle things that you don't notice right away, but you're like feeling it all at once, kind of. Which
like,
sums up your whole sound, I think, even.
Just like visually pleasing, you know what I mean? And like
nothing's jarring.
And it's not even like it takes a lot to do it, but just like, you know, people who are super good at Instagram or just posting pictures or whatever, like you can have a style with those things and you can be super particular about them.
No, this is huge.
Yeah.
This is huge. Yo, y'all, because like, I feel like we're somewhat of the mindset of like, hey, just like, you can really go anywhere and shoot. And, you know, like you can, to his point, like, it's not like these were, you know, unachievable like goals that you had for the content, but it was like you still were, you know, particular about like how it's framed and like what exactly is the backdrop. Like, you know what I mean? You weren't going out of your way significantly, but at the same time, you were selecting how you were like presenting the content, which
Totally.
I think is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't always do the best job at it, but I feel like generally having a style you stick to seemed to work really well.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
once it worked, why not?
Yeah,
Double down.
100%, exactly.
At that point,
Yeah.
right? I feel like that's the other cheat code. But how important do you feel like the songwriting is to the success of just your artistry and then obviously like the content as well?
Dude, songwriting and melody, I feel like is everything. I mean, yes, sir.
It is, bro.
Dropping some bombs on
It
that.
is, bro.
Big time, bro. And obviously production is super important. But like you'll hear people say like I would be killing it if I could just get in a studio, bro. Like that would be it. You know what I mean? And like I've seen myself and a bunch of artist friends I know, like I recorded my most popular song on Apple headphones, like straight up on wired Apple headphones.
Wow.
Those are the final vocals. That's what's on Spotify. Horror Story is like,
What?
No.
yeah, entirely just Apple headphones, like in a little back, like house
Dude.
at this like spot.
There are no limits.
How many Spotify streams?
30 million.
Come on, man.
Yes, bro.
No excuses.
No excuses, y'all. That's the best. Okay, we could like quit. You want to quit the interview now?
We got our clip.
Okay, we got it.
We're done.
No, but that's huge.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
huge because we do hear that all the time, man. If
Yeah.
I only had a budget for this, a budget for
I need
that.
a good engineer and a
bro.
good producer, and I need
Exactly.
a $10,000 microphone. No, you don't.
So melody and songwriting.
Dude,
Yeah.
100%. And those two things fitting you as an artist, fitting your image and what people see. You know what I mean? And I'm like still trying to learn all of this and trying to pick up on it just so I can like better myself as an artist, you know? But those are the things that I feel like people lock in with when you can like really see this is real with a person and connect to the person through what they're writing about.
And just like your content, I think you're very selective with your words as well. I feel like you don't use too many words, but you use the right words.
Yeah, for sure. Just trying to make it stuff that would come out of my mouth, you know, and trying to be making music that when I listen to it, I'm not like, oh, I would never say that.
Something
know
that
what I
you
mean?
would
Like,
want to
it's all-
sing along to.
Yeah, it's also.
But it's also the authenticity, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're hitting something like super important is that like, of course it's in melody, right? So it's in song form, but it is very conversational and that's what makes it so relatable.
Totally. Yeah.
That's what I think you crush it with, bro, is the relatability of like, oh shit, I do feel like he's just talking to me. Of course he's singing in like amazing melodies and that's what's keeping me interested and that's what's making me like the song. But I feel like what's making me really like get emotionally connected to it though isn't the melody. It's the way that you're talking to me as the listener, I would say.
Totally.
So how did the evolution happen? Like, how did we get to that point? Because you said you're still learning, obviously, to this day. But even to get where we're at,
It takes a while to find yourself as an artist. You know what I mean? And like, you can't come out the gate as your final form at all. You know, that's like, you see the evolution in everybody. Mac Miller's evolution's unreal, just like
Yes.
over time, like where he started to the albums, you know, near the end, which R.I.P. Mac meant
Yeah.
so fucking much to me.
Yes.
I can't even explain it.
yeah,
Like I was saying, I started out just like freestyling in the car with the boys, rapping about literally whatever we wanted to, you know what I mean? And like that wasn't the beginning of like me as an artist. It was stuff that I like picked up, but I felt like once I really started writing stuff that meant a lot to me and felt like it related heavily to my life, I was like, that was the beginning of this like project, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be everything. It could be like, you could be telling a story, you could be writing about something you saw in a movie or like a story your friend told you or something like that. as long as it feels like something you want to say or want something you want to tell people or something, you know, I feel like it's a lot more authentic. And that took time for sure. And obviously those like early SoundCloud rap songs I was dropping and everything, those were like helping me get to where I wanted to be as an artist and where I wanted, the type of music I wanted to make. But like, it's a different feeling when you're writing something that you think is important or like, you know, real to you.
How funny is it that it's like almost the harder you try to relate to people, the more inauthentic it becomes. Literally making it about you and your life, and the more that you can just make it about you, ironically, you end up relating to the most people.
Yeah, I feel like people write what they think people want to hear.
Yeah.
Versus just writing what is something that they just experienced. And this even goes like a complete aside, but I'm a huge fan of Kill Tony, the like live
Me
comedy.
too,
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
massive fan.
Exactly. So I feel like a lot of the times the feedback they give to comedians is that if you would have just told that story that you told in the interview portion that was just about your real life,
Yeah,
that was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then same thing
Big
with
time.
artists. If you would have just written about what it is that you experienced last month, last year, anytime in your life, or something you experienced watching something, seeing something, whatever it is that, that might've happened. It's like, that's what's going to work.
Yeah.
Totally. Big time.
So how do you work?
Dude, that's changed a lot too. In the beginning, it was just like write a song in a day, maybe like 2 days. And then recently I've like really tried to allot time to a song. But I'll probably get the whole song done in like at maximum 2 weeks. But then I'll be working on multiple songs all at once, you know? In the beginning, it was literally like, especially with like the voice memo shit and just like throwing stuff down on headphones, I could throw songs down pretty quickly. And like, I feel like that's more of like a hip hop, approach.
I was about to say, do we think it differs by genre? Because
even straight up like booth writing and everything, what I mean?
Because
Like,
bro, you're saying 2 weeks. There's rappers listening to this right now, chuckling, being like, "But you want me to spend 2 weeks writing a song?"
I punched in 2 songs tonight.
2 songs in an hour, bro.
yeah, and I've done that too. I think it really varies for me.
Yeah.
But lately I've been like purposely trying to take more time and really like find what really excites me, and I think that's worked. And I'm like a couple years in too, so I think it's like, as I was saying, adjusting.
We mentioned just the sheer consistency, right, of 2022 in particular. Once again, like a year that needs to be studied from an Arden Jones career perspective, right? How important do you think the consistency was to the success?
Super important, especially, dude. People are moving so quick these days.
Yeah,
Too quick, myself included. People just like need to be entertained. They need what's hot, and they need like this, and that was sick because it was just monthly. You're getting 3 songs from me, and it still is that way. Still is. It is that sick. That I just mean for that initial go, because I think from zero to like having a consistent group of people who are looking forward to your music, having them know the schedule in the beginning of the year. They're like, all right, I know exactly when I'm getting this tape, and they're not going to forget about you because they're looking forward to next month. So
it's such an interesting approach, because I feel like some artists would argue like, that whole like mystique thing of like, oh, well,
Playboy Cardi,
my fans shouldn't know when I'm going to drop. You know what I mean?
100%. But look at them in the very beginning. You can't have mystique from the jump,
Yes.
Say it again,
Yes.
bro.
Like,
Say it again,
I'm sure.
bro.
One more time.
Yeah. It's absolutely true. Yeah, that's your boy Party.
That is right there.
So as far as the content goes, right? Because I know that you obviously were, making music every day to remain consistent on like the music side of the house, right? Mm-hmm. How intentional were you about like being consistent with the content? And I guess what was your approach to that?
Like, this was even before you. I did like 2 to 3 videos a day for a year. Nothing over 1,000 views. Like, straight up an entire year, just flop, 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 flop. When something finally hit, it obviously meant so much. But I was already working in music. I was just throwing up videos consistently. And I'm really glad I did that, because I just like cycled through, this isn't for me, and like adjusting and moving on, you know what I mean? And I still, again, I'm no like master of short form content or TikTok, but it is how the industry works now. But yeah, it was like so consistent and quick, and I think that makes it move quicker. You know, if you compared to posting a video a day, posting a couple, or compared to posting a video a week, like you're just cycling through, like learning and picking up on little things that work and don't work.
Oh, you're gathering so much more data.
Totally. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, how can you not get better if you're like getting all these data points around like what it is that's working? I tried this type of caption. I tried this type of title text. I tried this type of scene. I tried, this part of a song, whatever it is, like all those different data points. I would say I just posted this to our story, that graph of like the line graph being completely flat. And it's like, 5 years, whatever, some amount of time.
People think that it's a steady move up, but it's really like 2 to 3 videos under 1,000 and then steep.
Exactly.
Totally.
So it's like,
and then back.
Yeah, sure, right, sure.
But yeah, basically the point I'm saying is that like most people give up when you're just, I'm assuming you wanted to give up when you were getting less than 1,000. It's
Big
like,
time,
fuck
big
this.
time. Yeah.
This sucks. I'm posting 2 or 3 videos a day. I'm not getting more than
Insane.
1,000 views.
Yeah.
This sucks ass. Like
Yeah,
I'm
big time.
done, bro. This shit is not
Crazy.
for me. I can't imagine that's how most artists feel.
Yeah.
But like, bro, this guy's over 1 million monthly listeners.
Come on, man.
Like, imagine if you would have given up, right? So
Totally.
I just say that to say is that like, I'm glad that you had that experience, that because most people only know you maybe of like, oh, this dude's been playing the ukulele and
100%.
getting hundreds of thousands, millions of views on videos. Like
Industry plant.
yeah, I was about
For
to say.
sure.
Yeah. And so it's like, nah, bro, this dude was uploading to SoundCloud with probably minimal plays. This dude was posting his ass off with no views.
Yep. Big time.
But you were trying new things.
Yeah,
As much
for
as you
sure.
could. And then finally you're like, I guess I'll fucking pick up this ukulele I bought to just hang out with my friends.
I don't want to take a guitar case everywhere.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. So I just think that's like super important, bro, for sure.
Dude, I swear nothing pops and stays a consistent good thing unless there's a lot of hustle. You know what I mean? For a long period of time. Like you look deep into any artist who's actually stuck around and they've been in different avenues for years, or they've been in different, trying different things, adjusting all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know if you guys know Tommy Richmond just popped off.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. And I've just been like watching him and everything he does for a long time, bro. And he just hustling, like making incredible music and like so well deserved. You know?
Yeah.
But most people
number 2 on Billboard right now.
Yeah.
which is
Most people
unreal.
didn't see that though.
No, most people think once
just
again
came
that
out of nowhere and
this
has
is his
number 2
first
song.
$1 Million
Yeah.
Baby is his
Yeah.
first song.
This guy's so lucky. How did he do it?
Totally.
Number 2 on the
bullshit.
charts. Yeah.
Artemis, another one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Tommy, we'd love to have you on the podcast,
That's
my
a fact.
friend,
That's
for
a fact.
sure. No, he's fired.
Tommy's so fired.
Yeah. So, all right, this is like a big thing, man. I feel like, is there such a thing as a TikTok artist?
Yeah.
Really? I wasn't expecting that answer,
Yeah.
bro. Okay, tell me more.
First off, I am not a TikTok artist.
Okay. Some people might.
Some people might disagree.
I'm just.
I had 1 million
I don't
monthly
think so.
listeners before any TikTok popped off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
Facts?
Yep. Big time.
Oh.
Shot you down there. It's a pretty good argument.
Yep.
That's a leading question here.
Yeah, my first release on Spotify got New Music Friday.
Oh, wow. That guy, Daniel Eck,
Yeah.
huge Arden Jones
Is he
fan.
your uncle?
And
Or?
then the following 4. And then, yeah, that was crazy, bro. Like, straight up Spotify again for a year. It was just in the studio hustling and posting music that I made or even just in my room posting stuff. TikTok did come later. TikTok helped a lot. Instagram helped a lot. But Starstruck, I went from, 20,000 to 300,000 followers. So that was like, Starstruck was way into my,
Oh, followers on TikTok? It went from 20K to 300K?
on Instagram.
Or on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was like,
shit. One song, y'all.
before that, yeah,
pop you the fuck
exactly.
off.
Yeah, it was like 5 years to get to 20K followers, and then
A month.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
over
another
10x.
thing. Yeah, it just happens like real quick, and I see that for so many other people too. Just like that one video or one song, whatever it is.
How did you feel when that was happening?
Dude, crazy.
Yeah.
I pressed the gas for sure, and just like was so excited about everything. I still am. I love it, but like just video, ukulele. I had so many songs to show people, and I was already posting that much, so it was fine. But
that's
bro,
key.
that's a high for sure. We're always opening these apps, and when it's working, which feels really good.
Bro, when we saw our first Millie video, we were like,
bro.
Yeah.
we might have just, I mean,
We were like, I wish this would, because like for you it was ukulele. For us it was like a draft, which isn't like our typical helping, independent
but
artist.
he wasn't a ukulele player either at the time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that was still new to you. So,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, we should do more drafts. Yeah, we did like a rapper draft. And
That's
it did,
so fire.
And it did like 1 million, and we were like, this is the coolest shit.
We did another one and it got 5 million.
Yeah, the next one did 8.
$8
And it was like,
million.
okay,
Crazy.
Yeah.
this is fire.
When was this? I think I've seen these.
You might
might have
have
seen
yeah,
them.
crazy.
over
Yeah.
the last couple years.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely like last year, but
Yeah.
but no, man. Okay, so what happened in 2023? Did you let your foot off the gas consistency wise or not?
For sure.
Am I okay? So like,
sure.
did anything happen? Like
Totally.
What happened in 2023?
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, mental health, I think, is a big one.
Dude, yeah, you were going like a crazy person in 2022.
Yeah, bro. Like substances
Okay.
will fuck you up, I
Yep.
think.
Been there,
And that's
been
all.
there.
That's always been something with me. Like, I'm just that type of person who kind of goes hard, which can get me in a bad spot, and that can really like tear up your life, like motivation and caring about the right things, making sure you care about the right things and making sure you keep the right things in front of you, like at the forefront of what matters. I think is super important.
So how did you recenter in 2023?
Time off and a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Canceled some shows, which really sucked.
Yeah.
Canceled tours.
But in the long run,
Yeah, exactly. Looking at
good.
the next 10, 20 years, 30 years, I just want to make sure I can get myself in the right position to do things in the right way and give people the best version of myself and stuff. So I wish, obviously that I could be on pedal to the metal, on the gas 24/7, like all the time. And, that's not how it's been for me. But I'm going to be there for sure. And I have no doubt in my mind that, everything's going to go the way it's supposed to. And I'm still in love with music, and I still strongly believe this is exactly what I'm meant to be doing in this life. So,
Yeah. No, for sure. I feel like, we were going crazy hard for a while, and it started to wear on us even too, right? And it's like, I just feel like a lot of artists do need to be mindful of that. And I don't think that mental health is talked about enough in the music business. I feel like it's just now starting to become like a socially acceptable topic, right? For people that are struggling with shit. Because I mean, dude, if you think about the life of an artist, tour, is just like drugs, alcohol, partying, late nights. If you think about just studio sessions are late, there's no sleep.
Totally.
Like, you're not eating well when you're on the road because it's like
100%.
you're not in your comfort zone of like going to your grocery store and being able to cook. Like you're in fucking hotel rooms where you're gonna cook. You know what I mean? Like you got to eat out. So like, yeah, I feel like it's super important that, should people get the chance to like see the level of success that you were starting to see like towards the end of 2022 and moving into 2023, like I feel like they got to be just looking at themselves and making like taking a health check and being like, am I like okay right now? Because it's overwhelming. I feel like
100%. Yeah. Artists are crazy. I think we got some crazy brains if you're like constantly diving into music and diving into, whatever, like a lot of ADHD, a lot of, doing random shit and, figuring everything out. But it feels good to be back, where I'm at, and I'm excited about everything.
Hell yeah.
And
we're happy to have you back, man.
thank
For
you
sure.
guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I was just like, man, because I was obviously tapped in, and so then I was like, wait, was it just me? Maybe like he wasn't popping up on my feed, and I wasn't like being tapped in enough, or did he actually, kind of, fall back a little bit on the consistency? And
I was posting like once a month.
yeah,
Maybe once every 2 months.
for sure.
Just dealing with other shit, and it's really like a being locked in type of thing. You gotta stay consistent, stay hustling, stay bettering yourself in music. And if you're too focused on other stuff, then you're not gonna have time for it.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about now? Being back, right? You're on the road right now. You're like halfway, through this tour with Boy With Uke.
Yep.
What's on the horizon that's getting you excited right now?
Dude, man, next month I'm dropping a song with 2 people who I've listened to since I was 13.
Let's get
14, so that's crazy.
Who are they?
We got, I'm sure I can say.
We can bleep it out.
Yeah,
later
we'll bleep it out if we
have
can't.
to. Yeah.
With Galantis and Dylan Francis.
Oh my God.
Come on,
Dylan just looks like one of those people I so badly want to be friends with.
Yeah.
right?
I'm so jealous that you
Follows me on TikTok.
Oh, he did.
He tapped into when I was doing content.
Henry had
for
a
little
content run.
I was just out at Stagecoach with Dylan, hopped on stage. That was fun.
bit. Nice.
So much cooler than your follow.
Yeah, fuck my follow.
Literally,
Wait,
he took
so
your
fun.
follow
Yeah.
and he said, "Fuck that
I know.
shit." Were you at Stagecoach with him, bro? No, but
No,
So
dude.
Dylan Francis and Galantis. Wow, how did that even come about?
Dude, wrote a song, hit Dylan with it. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna, throw this over to Galantis," and then next thing I knew, it was all, I got a bounce back, and I was tripping. I was
had to
so
be.
excited, bro.
Yeah. So are you interested in
Galantis is
the
a legend.
the
If you-
EDM world?
Yeah,
is that
for sure.
something you're,
For sure. And I dropped a song with Dylan last year, and then I got a few other things going on, open for 2 friends. That was great. And just like that whole world, I think, is so fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
vocalists and songwriters over EDM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cheap
winning formula.
There's not
The
enough
perfect
people
combo.
that exactly. There's not enough people that realize this,
Yeah.
bro. Like even just artists that we know, it's like, bro, if you would just hit up some DJs that make dance music or like EDM music, it would be over.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it too. Is the songwriter has the idea already, because the producer loves getting an idea in, and it's like, make this idea.
Totally.
I love that anyway. Having a thing to just go off of already instead of starting from scratch, where it's the ideas are literally infinite. It's like too much to think of.
Totally.
Here's an idea. Let's build that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I gotta say, shout out Mickey REA.
Okay.
Shout out. Why?
Yeah.
Played a huge role in that song coming together.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
We're just gonna get.
He's an
middleman.
incredible producer, songwriter extraordinaire. I've wrote a bunch of songs with him, and he's just the man. So
Still Mickey.
yeah.
Hell yeah. AJ, we've entered a final segment of the podcast.
Oh shit.
Bang.
Oh shit, Henry is right.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yep. Age. Can we call you Age?
Yeah, of course.
Are we cool now? We can do that?
Yeah, we're
Hell
cool.
yeah. This is the rapid fire rampage. It's going to be a 3-part rampage.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. We're going to start with some short answer questions in part 1, and we'll explain the rest as we go. Let's get into it.
Cool.
Starting with sup.
How we doing?
Well,
I'm doing great.
very good.
I got Age on the pod.
You did very well.
Let's go, bro.
We are hype. Okay, moving on. What has been your favorite and least favorite parts of being a professional music creator?
Favorite, making music every single day, which is my passion and what I love to do, which is crazy. I feel so lucky to be able to do that every day. Nuts.
So it never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
No.
Still young. man.
Podcasting, sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, I'm over it. You want to move on?
got an Arden Jones interview on the schedule tonight. Jesus Christ. What the fuck's he going to talk about?
Okay, and least favorite? Having to talk to Ben, or is that the
Yeah,
least
exactly.
favorite?
I was going to
Having to talk
say
to damn
podcasting
media.
too.
Fuck you, Arden. Just when I thought we were cool, I turned on you and you turned right back on me. Okay, fine.
Such a good interview until now.
We're definitely not coming to the show tomorrow, bitch.
Oh my God, bro.
Just missed out on 2 tickets, bruh.
No, dude.
It's great. All right, well, this is going to be funny because in our next scenario, Playback Ben has just finished his first single. He's ready to release it. He has no fans, brand new social media
Sounds
accounts,
about right.
no followers. What advice would you give Playback Ben to promote his first single release?
God. I used to like these hypotheticals. I'm not a fan anymore.
Send that single to everybody you can
Okay.
in your contacts list. Tell them to show people if they like it.
Direct.
And then straight on to socials. And then, yeah, I think that's about it.
What kind of content?
What's first single?
What's he making?
He's making. Just made the song of the summer. No.
Bro. I can't hear that without thinking of that British chick that was like trolling that. I just made the song of the summer. And she's fuck that. Like, and she basically doesn't want people to make content like that. Yeah. That's what I hear. That's what I heard when you said that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, a British girl. That. Okay. All right. So I'm just sending it to all my contacts. I feel like that's
I like that.
so underrated.
Yeah. Direct communication. You have people in your phone. Like, let them know and ask them to share it. Simple. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Moving on. You must choose one song to play every time you walk into a room. What's your walk-in song?
Black and Blue by Mike Snow.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Shout out, Mike. Mm-hmm. If you had to jump into a pool of something besides water, what would it be?
Jello.
Okay.
And finally, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Part 1.
I still like the money answer better for the pool.
Yeah.
Someone said
that's
money.
That's the obvious one.
Okay, bro.
Pool of money.
I was thinking quick.
Yeah.
No, money's
He's
fire.
like, fuck you, man.
Jello's kind of fire too, though.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Okay, moving on. This is the this or that portion. I'm going to give you 2 choices. You got to pick one. All right. Here we go. Starting with guitar or ukulele?
Guitar.
Wow. The thing that changed his life. He said, fuck it, bro.
Most controversial part of the interview. Right?
Literally.
Wow.
Bro.
Interesting.
He doesn't mean the ukulele.
Drums or melodies?
Melodies. Got to.
Mm-hmm.
Shabuzi or Tommy Richmond?
Wow. Damn.
Dropped a bomb.
Why are they the 2 most viral people on the internet right now?
I just did a Shabuzi cover on my Instagram.
Fire.
Yeah, the bar song?
Yeah.
So good.
Is that why you asked this question? Did you do research?
Don't worry about it.
Did you do research, bro?
I always research.
Okay, wow. I see you, big dog.
Bro.
Tommy.
Shout out Tommy.
So $1 Million Baby
Shabuzi's
cover.
So fire though.
Shabuzi's
$1 Million Baby cover coming soon.
Bro, my dad.
Like Shabuzi?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, my dad sent me a Shabuzi. Me and my managers. He sent me a Shabuzi song over a year ago.
Wow.
He said, "Yo, I just found this dude. He's pretty sick."
Early.
Crazy.
I thought he was gonna say, I just heard the song of the summer. That's what I heard his dad saying in my head.
No.
Damn, bro. My dad sends me crazy shit too, but he always sends me when like a rapper gets shot or something.
Yeah.
Like
That's wild.
it's because he sees it on like ABC News. It's like on like the main news.
That's your first line of information.
That's what
you get it.
My dad literally is on it before like no jumpers on it. I swear to God.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's 77 years old too, just for the record.
Old guy.
Old man.
Wait in the merch line or see the opener?
See the opener.
Keep TikTok or ban TikTok?
Keep TikTok.
Someone buy it. Elon. In studio or on stage?
On stage.
On
stage.
By a nose.
Barely. Yeah.
Like the Kentucky Derby, it was like a 3-way.
Dude, that was nuts.
See
bro.
that? I had money on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn.
We did good.
Let's go.
French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Meditate or skydive?
Skydive.
Permanently sing instead of talk or permanently skip instead of walk?
Permanently sing.
I think that's the right answer.
Let's go.
Like a goofball skipping everything.
Yeah, you wouldn't be taken seriously ever.
and you're a good singer, so it wouldn't be annoying, I think. Hopefully.
Everyone's a good singer, Henry.
Okay.
Didn't you pick up?
Yeah.
I remember
Everyone
that.
can sing.
He didn't mean that.
Okay.
And finally, never use melodies in your vocals again, i.e. rapping only, or leave the music industry forever.
First one, of course.
He's rapping. It's going back to age. He's going back to age.
Big time.
Mixtape coming
14,
soon.
Produced by Metro Boomin.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, let's go.
Shit.
I love
Yo.
it. Okay.
Some fire.
Who would be your producer of choice to drop your like
Rap tape?
Rap tape, yeah.
Ooh,
It's a tough
that's a
one.
good one. Day Trip.
Ooh, fire. It's a good choice. We're moving on to the final part of the Rampage. This is the word association. I'm going to say one word, and you just give me the first word you think of off the top of your head. There's no correct answers. You're only judged on speed. Here we go. Starting with ukulele.
Beach.
Egg.
Nog.
Helicopter.
Pad.
Goat.
J. Cole.
J. Cole is winning right now, bro.
A lot of people forgave him.
Dude,
for dropping
everyone
out of the
forgave
beef.
him, bro.
They were like, all right, we get it.
Everyone respects him.
We get it now.
He's not getting shot at. He's not,
Yeah.
you know.
He's not getting shot at. That is good.
He's just on the beach by himself.
With the ukulele.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Dude, living his life, bro.
YouTube.
Shorts.
Mars.
Bars.
AI.
Friend.
Garbage.
Man.
Zodiac.
Killer.
Mushroom.
Man.
Pirate.
Gold.
Lil.
Wayne.
Age.
Tapes.
Let's go. This has been Arden Jones, Mr. Sunshine, on tour with Boy With You.
You better be at that
Dude,
show tomorrow,
it's
bro.
not gonna happen,
it's not
bro.
up to
It's
him.
not- it's
Dude, you
literally-
better be there.
It's not up
Bro,
to
it's
him.
my wife's birthday. She doesn't know who you are, bro.
Let
I
me-
promise he
let
would
me
be
pitch
there.
her the
All right, we'll do
Show
a
her a
video.
song.
Record a video.
show her
Record
love
a
on,
video.
show her
Record a
love
video.
on you. Show her Toxic Crush. Show her
I thought it was Parachute.
Bonnie and
I thought
Clyde.
it was Parachute.
Yeah.
I got
He's just
I got
changing
more.
them up. I got hits, bro. I got hits.
I'm going options.
She's not gonna do it.
I'm telling you, do a video. Say, hey, Arden, Lana, this is Arden. I would love for you to come to my show tomorrow. I'm very excited. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. She'll come.
Yeah,
Watch.
she might.
It's
Let
like
me-
a
come on.
It's like a shout out. It's like a
I'll
cameo.
give it my best, bro. I want to go. I want to
Yeah,
go.
Bro, I
Like-
guarantee you're gonna have a great time, and it's gonna be the best show you've seen in a long time.
Okay, I believe you, bro.
There you go.
As always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you fuck with this interview. Follow us on Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. We are here each and every Thursday. Until next time, Henry.
We're getting out of here.
Getting out of here. Peace, y'all.
Bang.
Peace.
Pop that shit like one more time.